Are you an illegal immigrant who needs medical care but doesn't know who or is frightened to seek it because of your status? In today's episode, I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to access medical attention or care as an undocumented immigrant. Anyone can seek medical attention regardless of your legal status, but the problem lies in the accessibility of health services, especially when paying out of your pocket. Illegal immigrants often do not seek medical attention because they do not have enough money or don't have enough insurance to cover the medical bills, or are afraid of being deported or unable to communicate in English. Despite such limitations, an illegal immigrant can still obtain medical care in various ways. Here are 4 tips for you on this matter. Tip number 1, buy a short-term or private health insurance. Undocumented immigrants are generally not eligible for Medicare, Medicaid, except emergency Medicaid, Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP, or to purchase insurance through the Affordable Care Act marketplace. The alternative option is to buy short-term or private health insurance, but it is not as cheap as those in the ACA marketplace. Not that those are cheap either. However, depending on your immigration status or application, there may be cases where you may qualify for marketplace coverage. Tip number 2, check if your immigration status qualify you for marketplace health coverage. Certain immigration statuses qualify to use the marketplace for health coverage, such as, but not limited to, an asylee, refugee, Cuban, Haitian entrant, if you were paroled into the United States, a battered spouse, child, or parent, victim of trafficking and their spouse, child, sibling, or parent, granted withholding of deportation or withholding of removal, temporary protective status, deferred enforced departure, DED, or DACA, deferred action status, except for deferred action for childhood arrivals, DACA. Additionally, applicants for the following may also be eligible: TPS with employment authorization, special immigrant juvenile status, victim of trafficking, adjustment to LPR status, asylum, withholding of deportation, or withholding of removal. It's best to consult with an experienced immigration attorney like us at Andresmejerlaw to give you a legal assistance and assessment for your specific case. Tip number 3, check if the state that you live in provides health coverage for undocumented immigrants. Some states are making efforts to expand their health coverage to undocumented immigrants, but such expansion is still limited and often prioritizes children or pregnant women. An example of states and their health plans that provide coverage regardless of immigration status are the Oregon Health Plan, OHP, which is available for children and kids under 19 years of age who meet the income and other criteria. Medi-Cal in California, with young adult and older expansion, which covers young adults between ages 19 and 25 and adults up to age 50. Child Health Plus for all children regardless of status, and Essential Plan as a low-cost insurance for those who don't qualify for Medicaid in New York. Medical Emergency Payment Program for aliens in New Jersey, available for those who meet other eligibility requirements for Medicaid except for their legal status, subject to certain application period. The above examples are not exhaustive, hence it would be advisable to look into the state regulations where you live about health care coverage for undocumented immigrants, as policies do change from time to time. Tip number 4, check the nearest safety net hospital provider or community health center. A safety net hospital is essentially a federally funded health institution that provides health care and treatment to people regardless of their immigration status and ability to pay. This means that they would not ask for any citizenship documentation from you. Unfortunately, while these facilities provide vital treatment, their services are still confined to preventative and basic care. There are still only a few centers that offer specialty services. There are various associations with safety net providers that you could check and look up online. Remember, at the end of the day, it's more advantageous for you to stay here in the United States legally. If you want to make that happen, let an immigration lawyer assess your situation and provide you with the best options and legal representation. And guys and gals, that's all for today's video. If you find it informative, please like and share it with your friends who are also applying or are thinking about getting a green card. Until next time, stay healthy and be safe. Hey, did you like the video? I invite you to watch another video where I share more tips on how to protect your reputation as an immigrant. Until next time.